Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another one of our unboxing reviews. Today we have our first ever Mortal Kombat Mcfarlane figure, which is Princess Kitana of Edenia, and this is the Kitana Edenian Blue version, which is the nice one, I believe. You always want to get it in the first colours. As you can see, there's no blurbs on it. It does say 22 moving parts of articulation. It's a very nice side of the box with the general Mortal Kombat icon, and as you can see from the side, it's very easy. So if you've got them all lined up on their sides, then you can tell which box belongs to who, or which character is which, depending whether you keep them opened or sealed. I do not like to keep them sealed, I like to let them breathe, and I shall. As you can see, this is a brand new figure. We are getting to unleash it into the world. So there we are, the cuts are done and the seal is broken. So let us see what the Mcfarlane figure has, or if we can get into it. What is this, sorcery? What? Shang Tsung preventing me from doing... Oh, there's another bit of sellotape here. I see, that is exactly what was keeping me. Shang Tsung and his nasty tricks. Or the manufacturers, whichever you want to blame it on. Okay, right. Hopefully this time it shall now open. There we go, the seal has been done. Kitana has been unleashed into Earthrealm, which is very nice. The Edenian Prince, daughter to Sindel and King Jared of Edenia, and raised by the Emperor himself, Shao Kahn. Now, this part here is actually sealed in to the inner part of the box. I think I'm going to leave this here. But it's very nice to see that you have the Mortal Kombat symbol, or the Mortal Kombat logo, foot stand, should you need it for your character. But I'm hoping that Kitana will be able to stand on her own, and we won't need that. But, fast forward to 5 minutes in the video and you shall see I'll probably have problems getting her to stand. I can see it now. I am quite a bit of a psychic reader. I can see the future and see what these things can happen. So, as you can see, the feet are locked into the back of the plastic here. You can see the heels are there, and the plastic comes around the front here. So it looks like we're going to have to do the top of Kitana first. So let's go for the accessories first. So she comes with a sai, which is reminiscent of her sister sai, Melina, from the previous games, but in Mortal Kombat 11 she does use that, and in Mortal Kombat 11 Melina did eventually come out as a DLC character. Here we have the closed fan blades, which is very nice. It's a very cool accessory. And of course we have the signature weapon of Kitana, for which she is most known, which is her bladed fan, which is very nice. It's actually very well made. I thought it was a little bit curved, but actually I think that might just be because of the way that the fan opens. Fan opens and closes that way. So now to get into the figure, prepare yourself for ASMR opening once again. I am rolling up my sleeves and preparing myself because I am in for a war here. Right. Let's do the shoulders because the hair is caught in that bit there. So we want to do the hands. The hands are also caught. Oh my goodness, this is not easy. Ah, right, okay, we've got the head out. So that is part of the fight already won. Let's get out the other hand. And now the last part is the leg. And lastly, the feet. And with this second defeat, we have won, and we have won ourselves a very lovely Kitana figure. So let me just get rid of the packaging and we shall lower the camera so we can see what we are dealing with. So let's look at Kitana before we look at her accessories. She has elbow rotation. She does have a butterfly joint. I didn't think she would. It's a very stiff butterfly joint, or it just doesn't move very well. Yeah, same on the other side. The arm moves that, so she can go into her T-pose It is clicky, which is very nice. Bicep swivel, the double arm, the double elbow joint. Wow, that elbow crunch is really fantastic. You can really get up there and go into the Mike Tyson peekaboo boxing style, if that is your thing. So, very flexible, very good. And in terms of hands, a swivel hand. It is on a rotation joint here, so we can actually move the hand back and forth as well, which is very good to see. Mcfarlane are very good at making figures, actually. So yes, that is the same there. This is soft plastic on the arm bands here, but the arms are fully hard plastic. The shoulders are soft plastic as well, and that comes along with this plastic area here. And the headband is also soft plastic. The hair face is all hard plastic, it feels. The head is on a swivel, so she can rotate her head left and right, as well as turn and look up and look down. So the stomach is on a... I think that's just rotation. Oh no, it does have a little bit of ab crunch to it. Yeah, okay. There we go. Is there hip movement? There might not be. This is soft plastic, this area here, whereas the chest part is hard plastic. So this is good, that will give some leeway, allowing you to get yourselves into some dynamic poses. Let's see the legs. So she can split that far, so she can do a mid kick, not a particularly high kick, but a mid kick, which is very good. It's very well detailed, very sculpted. She has the heels and everything. I like the look of this in terms of the Kitana has a lot of lines on her character, and you can get those lines to really match up. She has the double knee joint, which does rotate and goes right all the way up back, which is very nice to see. It's nice to see that the character can be posed like that. She has the ankle swivel. It does rotate that way, doesn't seem to rotate left and right. She also has the foot point, which goes right up, and the same on the other side. Yes. I think because she's wearing high heels, they have the ankle pivot in a rather awkward position, where it's not actually at the ankle. Well, it is actually at the ankle. That's the problem. It's exactly at the ankle, but it's not a problem. The leg doesn't swivel. No, not too much. No, not at all. In fact. So, very nice. It's a very nice figure. It looks very nice. It looks like Kitana, which is very good. I do like, this is the Mortal Kombat 11 version, and they have chosen to go with the human version of her, rather than her Revenant form, which is what she starts Mortal Kombat 11 in. So, it is good because we really want the traditional versions of the characters before you go into the specialised versions. And I can see that the heels are a bit of a problem already in terms of standing. Remember what I said earlier about needing the stand? Yes, I think I may very well need it. But I don't think Mcfarlane can do anything about that. I think that's why the stand's been provided to you, because as you can see, the figure does just fall back on its heels, and there isn't much that can... apologies for that, ladies and gentlemen. It turns out the camera stopped recording while I was in the middle of the review. As you can see, I went back and got the Mortal Kombat base to help Kitana stand, as she just would refuse to stand with her high heels without it. So let us move on to the accessories. I think we did all the rest of the parts. Hopefully I'll cut these two videos together and won't forget to do that and release them separately. So first of all, we have the Melina Sai, which she does use in the Mortal Kombat 11 game. So let's try putting that into her right hand. The hands are slightly hard plastic, they're not like the soft plastic like Storm Collectibles do, which makes it a little bit difficult, but it'll fit in there if you give it a little bit of a try. And let us use her signature fan, which She normally uses 2 fans, but in this she's given 1 open fan, 1 closed fan, and I think I'd rather have her hold 1 fan and the... I'm trying to think, should it go that way? Or should it go that way? What's better? I think... this way. We'll go for that. So once again, we have to try and force this in here. She doesn't come with any alternative hands, she just comes with the grippy hands, which is perfectly fine because I am going to pose her wielding her weapons. And there we have it. I think that looks quite nice. There. That certainly looks like Kitana. Maybe put her into a bit more of a fighty pose. Move the arm up a little bit, bring this out, and bring this up, so that we have a sort of pointy down kind of look, and have her maybe do something like that. Maybe position the eyes so she looks over the fan. There we go. That looks like a Edenian princess. And the closed blades can sit there at her feet. And that is what you get for your figure. And now let us do a little bit of size comparison to let you see how she will interact with the rest of your figures. First up, we shall use Marvel Legends Shang-Chi. So this is what I'm currently using as my Liu Kang, because I think it's a very, very nice animated version of Liu Kang. So as you can see, Kitana is quite a bit taller, so doesn't really go that well with Marvel Legends. I mean, can do if you don't mind your Marvel Legends being about a foot shorter. Next up, also from Mortal Kombat, we shall use Storm Collectibles Sector, which, as you can see, Kitana is actually a little bit taller, which is wonderful, in fact, because that means that she is in exact height range for the Mortal Kombat characters. Let's now bring in the immortal icon himself, the Hulkster, the Hollywood Hulk Hogan, which is also Storm Collectibles. If you want to see the comparison with the Storm Collectibles wrestling range, which I think is almost exclusively just Hulk Hogan, actually, if I'm honest. As you can see, she has a very good height comparison there with all the Storm Collectible figures. They all tend to be made to the 1 to 12 scale, so it's very good to see. If she interacts with one, she interacts with most of them. And we'll bring in Kazuya from Tekken 7, which, yes, Kazuya is a little bit taller, but Kazuya is on the taller end of these Storm Collectible figures, so that is good to see. Kazuya is, for some reason, having a bit of a problem standing up, so I'm just holding his foot down so you can see the difference. Let's remove that. And next up, let us bring in her foster father after he killed King Jared and took over Edenia. He is the Emperor of Outworld. He's no king, he's Khan, he is Shao Kahn. And there we have the size of Shao Kahn with his daughter. And as you can see, that matches up pretty nicely. Shao Kahn sitting down is pretty much the same height as Kitana fully standing. So that's quite good to see. And now we'll just bring in a couple of our larger Storm Collectibles. Let's bring in the Prince of the Shokan, Goro, who does stand, does quite tower over Kitana. We'll need to move Kitana. Oh, Goro is quite massive. I'll need to move the camera. Unfortunately, you can't see her feet, but you can get a general idea of the height difference between Kitana and Goro. So as you can see, but that is probably about the correct height difference of Kitana and Goro. So if you wanted to have your Storm Collectibles Goro take on your Mortal Kombat Mcfarlane Kitana, it wouldn't be that unrealistic to the size. Goro in refusal to stand. There we go. There. Oh. Yeah, perfect. And I knew it. I could freaking tell. I just had a sense. He was like, I'm just going to wait until he walks away and then I'm going to fall. Last but not least, let's bring out our largest Storm Collectible to date, which is Darkseid. And you can see the sheer height difference between Kitana and Darkseid. So if you wanted to recreate your Mortal Kombat versus DC universe, then that is the height difference between the two of them, which is pretty on point actually. Where Kitana comes to just under the rib area, or the chest area of Darkseid. So that's it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed, and if you enjoy what you see, please do give us a like, share and subscribe. It's only a small click for you, but it means a lot to the channel and helps me out. So I hope you all enjoy, and I hope you join us for the next video. Goodbye everybody.